All right, guys, welcome to Hunnid. This is my 100 player game. Um, if you've been following my 500 player game, it's been a lot of fun. And this is my second favorite game to be playing right now. It is a 100 player game. Um, Both the 500 and the 100, I am in control of the coalition. And I like that because when someone else is leading the coalition, I'll see people applying to the coalition. I'm like, hey, why don't you let them in? Why don't you let them in? And they're just unresponsive. And so when I'm the leader of the coalition, I have that control over being able to let people in just immediately. And the sooner you get people on board, the better off you are. Just the more might you have in the world. So these two games are games where I happen to be in control of the coalition. The coalition here is the Thunder Down Under. And to catch you up, I've faced a lot of setbacks here. I've lost, that's just what happens. Like people drop out. So I've lost several allies. Currently, right now, what we have me here, um, Northern Territories. We have my ally, New South Wales. He's been with me from the start. He's kind of a beginner. He's been like running infantry into forts, so that's not great. But he's learning as he goes, and so he's my bud. He's hanging in there. We do have Papua New Guinea, who has been pretty much inactive. Like he hasn't moved. Like these ships, which is great, 4 light cruisers, good for you, bud, have just been sitting there now for days. So I kind of think he might go inactive any minute. I do have a new ally here on the mainland. I added him maybe a week ago, Indochina, and he's been expanding really aggressively. I'm really happy to see that. And then I have the former Asian coalition. They were just Asia was the name of the coalition, which was Russia, Yakutia, and the Japanese Empire. They were allies together. They saw us, moving towards the north. They were in contact with my friend down here, user number blah blah blah, and they kind of reached out to me and was like, hey, can we just be friends? And I was like, well, the best way to be friends is for you to join our alliance. And at that time, we had 1 slot available. So Japan said, okay, I'll join. So if I click over here, you can see he has left Asia. He's left that coalition. And let's see if Yakutia has. Yeah, he's left Asia as well. And I just sort of announced to my coalition, like, guys, do not attack Japan and do not attack Russian Yakutia. Japan's going to join our alliance, and Russian Yakutia will be considered a silent partner. He will be a full brother, even though we don't have room in our coalition right now. He will act in good faith as a full partner for now. And then, the thing is, I've been playing the 500 player games, the 100 player games. People drop out all the time. It's ridiculous. Go over to my 500 player game if you haven't already. It's called Another 500. And just, you'll see, like I've lost 6, 7, 8 people, adding people, dropping, then they drop out. And so who knows, ideally, both of these guys have like 30 plus territories. I'd love to add both of them. And I really do think if we add both of them, you can see we're in second place with reward points right now. I think that would probably kick us into either first place or in very close contending with first place, this Pact of Madrid. Now, if we go over, I like to watch and see how many provinces. We are in third place with, oh no, we're back. No, God, here we go. We're in third place with respect to how many provinces. But you can see if I add 60 more provinces, it's actually more like 70, close to 70 with those two. I'll be in second place. We will be in second place and contending for first here. So that's going to be the ultimate challenge here, is facing off against Europe. You can see France, Greece, French Algeria, Hungary. That's all in Europe. So that's for the future. That's over here. For now, we're moving into Asia. You can see all the blue. I've shared maps with these two, who I honestly really hope can get in. I know Japan's getting in, and I really hope that Russian Yakutia can get in as well. So it's exciting stuff. So let me just catch you up. I'm swarming up here. I've conquered in. I've begun a railway. The railway starts all the way down here. There is a harbor to let people disembark quickly. And then there's a railway all the way up the coast. It's just continuing. Yes. Oh, it doesn't have to be here because it goes directly into here. And you can see there's a railway building. It's not there yet, but it's almost there. Another railway, another railway, another railway, all the way up into here. So I've got sort of the super highway through the center of Asia. And then I'm going to make a turn here, and you can see the railway here. And that railway is going to turn and head west as I invade in west. That's my next target over here. I'm leaving this AI right here for Japan and Indochina. My two friends over here can consume that and unify their borders over here. Once that happens, then really their backs are to the sea. Their flank is protected by allies, and they can just swarm everything forward, and we can just honestly just conquer westward with great aggression. You can see I do have 2 bombers here. I believe I have 3 more bombers in development at various islands. Here's one that I have an airfield almost completely developed a bomber. I've got, I think, 2 others, and then I do have a fighter. Starting to build a fighter somewhere. I think he's built. Yay, okay. So I'm starting to anticipate that point where I'm going to encounter other air forces. So you need to start building up fighters as well. All along this chain, I've got airfields, so I can bounce these guys on up. You can see. Let me move him up to this other airfield. Yeah, it looks like he's moving in nicely. I don't want him to patrol. I do want him to move. There we go. And so you can see even fighters who have shorter flight paths, right? They have a smaller radius of movement, can still bounce up along those airfields that I prepared. So things are going great, guys. This is a fun game. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up for casting. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep you posted. I don't know what's going to happen if Papua New Guinea ends up dropping out. Then I certainly will add Russian Yakutia. Japan is about to enter, and it's a whole new phase of the game. It's the Asian continental invasion phase. So I'm pretty excited about what's going to happen next. Thanks for joining in, guys. And future episodes will not be this long. I just had a lot of backstory to catch you up on. So don't worry. In the future, I try to keep these down to like 5 minutes-ish. So thanks for hanging in there. See you next time. Adios, amigos.